Good evening and welcome back. I hope you've stretched your legs and re-energized. We have a wonderful second half lined up for you. Starting with some semi-classical ghazals, Sitar, Santoor, and of course, Kathak by Andrea. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Anil, Bhanot and these wonderful musicians.
Thank you. Well, here we are again, just for the second half. This ghazal is मैं नज़र से पी रहा हूँ. It's composed in Raag Kirwani. In fact, Pandit ji here, he advised me the Raag. It's a midnight Raag. Actually, only one Munni Begum has sung it in the 50s sometimes in Raag Kirwani as well. Here we are. But this is our own composition. Anyway. पहले शेर है मोहब्बत रंग दे जाती है मोहब्बत रंग दे जाती है जब दिल दिल से मिलता है बड़ी मुश्किल तो ये है दिल बड़ी मुश्किल से मिलता डल न जाए, मैं नजर से पी रहा हूँ, ये समा बदल न जाए। मेरे अश्क भी हैं शामिल, ये शराब उबल न जाए, मेरे आंसू भी हैं इसमें, मेरे आंसू भी हैं इसमें, ये शराब उबल न जाए, मेरा जाम छूने वाले, मेरा जाम छूने वाले, मेरा हाथ जल न जल से पी रहा हूँ, ये समा बदल न जाए। मेरी जिंदगी के मालिक, मेरे दिल पे हाथ रख दे, मेरी जिंदगी के मालिक, मेरी जिंदगी के मालिक, मेरे दिल पे हाथ रख दे, तेरे आने की खुशी में, तेरे आने की खुशी में, मेरा दम निकल न जाए, न झुकाओ तुम निगाहें, कि हीरा गल न जाए, मैं नजर से पी रहा हूँ, ये समा बदल न जाए। नशा पिला के गिराना तो सबको आता है, नशा पिला के गिराना तो सबको आता है, मजा तो जब है कि गिरतों को थाम ले साथी, Thank you, Andrea. Next ghazal is Gulon mein Rang Bhare, Mehdi Hasan ki. And this ghazal actually, the writer, the poet, Faz Ahmed Faz, he just started, he stopped doing it in the Mushaira. He said, this is just Mehdi Hasan's ghazal. And from this ghazal, I think, he earned the title Shahnai Shahi ghazal. This is in Rag Jinjoti, और इसकी चलन है सा नी धा पा धा सा रे मा पा नी सा सा नी ध प मा ग रे सा नी ध प ध सा। तो पहले शेर है, शेर इज बाय महेंद्र सिंह बेदी। हुआ जो तीर गजल, हुआ जो तीर नजर, नीम कश तो क्या हासिल, मजा तो तब है किसी ने किया पार चले। रंग भरे बातें नो बहार शबे हिजरा जो हम पे गुजरी सो गुजरी मगर शबे हिजरा हमारे इश्क तेरे आकबत संवार चले पिया के गुलशन का कारोबार चले गुलोनी रंग भरे बाजे नौ बहार चले मकाम फैज़ कोई मकाम फैज़ कोई मकाम फैज़ कोई मकाम फैज़ कोई राह में जचा ही नहीं मकाम फैज़ कोई राह में जचा ही नहीं जो कुए यार से निकले तो सुबुएदार चले पिया के गुलशन का कारोबार चले गुलोनी रंग भरे बाजे नौ बहार चले Very good, thank you. I mean, very good to the musicians. Thank you. So, next ghazal is, you everybody will know, Chupkay Chupkay. So this is Hasrat Mohani ji ne likhi thi. He was a freedom fighter as well. And also he was a Christian Bhagat, Christian devotee. And he has written nazams on Christian ji as well. Anyway, this is really again Ghulam Ali's ghazal. And is there. So पहले एक शेर है और उसके बाद अपनी आवाज़ की अपनी आवाज़ की लफ्ज़िश पे तो काबू पालो, प्यार के बोल तो होठों से निकल जाते हैं। अपने तेवर को संभालो, अपने तेवर को संभालो, कि कोई ये न कहे दिल बदलते हैं तो चेहरे भी बदल जाते हैं। दिन आंसू बहाना याद है। तुझसे मिलते ही वो कुछ बेबाक हो जाना मेरा, तुझसे मिलते ही वो कुछ बेबाक हो जाना मेरा, और तेरा दांतों में वो उंगली दबाना याद है। हमको अब तक आशिकी का वो ज़माना याद है। चुपके चुपके रात दिन आंसू बहाना याद है। चोरी चोरी हमसे तुम आकर मिले थे जिस जगह, चोरी चोरी हमसे तुम आकर मिले थे जिस जगह, वो कलाई ने तेरा कंगन 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 घुमा घुमाना याद है। वो कलाई ने तेरा कंगन घुमाना याद है। हमको अब तक आशिकी का वो ज़माना याद है। चुपके चुपके रात दिन आंसू बहाना याद है। अब मैं समझा, अब मैं समझा तेरे चेहरे पे, अब मैं समझा तेरे चेहरे पे ये दिल का मतलब। अब मैं समझा तेरे चेहरे पे ये दिल का मतलब। दौलते हुस्न पे दरबान बिठा रखा finished 2 minutes early. So that's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you will agree. What a wonderful performance of amazing ghazals with beautiful sounds of the Santoor and Sitar and a phenomenal performance of Kathak by Andrea Gervan. Once again, if you put your hands together for Anil Bhanot. But accompanying him was Pritesh Parmar on the Tabla, Manoj Hingoo on the keyboard and second harmonium, Pandit Ramesh Bhai Chander on the sitar, Ustad Kiranpal Singh on the Santoor, the wonderful Andrea Gervan on Kathak dance, and last but not least, and once again, Mr. Anil Bhanot, our resident Ghazal artist.
Okay. So before I move on, I'd like to call on stage Dahlia Jamil from Southampton, the CEO of Art Asia and a member of the Mela Partnership.
Thank you, Nash. My name is Dahlia, and I live and work in Southampton. As Nash introduced me, I'm actually CEO of Art Asia Trust Limited, which has been around for now 42 years. 22 of them have been delivering outdoor festival, the Southampton Mela Festival. But today I'm here representing the Mela Partnership. Many of you will be asking, so what is this partnership? The partnership consists of 18 organizations up and down the country, and we collaborate, we get together, we give advice, we support each other, and all for the sake of promoting Mela. Most people in this room will probably, in this hall today, will know what a Mela is, but unfortunately, in the wider public domain, Mela is still a mystery. And yet we are operating the festival up and down the country for 25 to 30 years, each in our little pool and puddle, without other people knowing what it is. But it is high time now that the festivals get together and actually be much more visible. We are here in this country now probably for 4 or 5 generations, and it's up to us to promote this. It is not just something that we, or in particular communities, we do for the sheer joy of it, which we do, of course, but it is for the visibility to ensure that everyone can participate in this wonderful art and cultural heritage that is ours and our children, and hopefully will be our grandchildren and great-grandchildren. The Peepul Center is the newest organization to join the network, and we are absolutely delighted. And I've actually been mesmerized by all the music and the ghazal and the dances today, and the center itself, and the wonderful audience that you are. We really have to work hard, and I think Panditji mentioned about evaluation. Please evaluate, because that's what people understand. Last month, as part of the pressure group, if you'd like, but also the support group, which I would like to say, we launched the Mela Network report at the Houses of Parliament with a lot of great and good people there to listen to us. It was mainly aimed at the government, it was aimed at the local authorities, and it was aimed at our stakeholders, of which we all have in every region. And the 4 recommendations that came through, and it wasn't much really, the 4 recommendations were that we must collaborate with each other. There must be opportunities to collaborate with, say, Southampton, Nottingham, or wherever. There should be those opportunities. There should be more research done on what is happening around the country to all these voluntary organizations who are holding these wonderful arts and cultural and heritage program. Does anybody know about them nationally? Do we get enough coverage of them? Probably not, I would sort of say. The third thing was that we must support the volunteers. Most of these festivals are run by volunteers, and without them, without their support, these would not happen. And we also encourage yourselves to speak to people of knowledge and power to say that the Mela is a term that is part of the culture of this country. Mela is where we all come from, together, all faiths, all cultures, all communities, all genders. We get together, we eat together, and probably buy a whole host of things we do not need anyway, but we come away thinking, what a wonderful thing we've bought. We'd also like better financial support from authorities. If you want a festival, you must put something towards it. And it's not just for the authorities, it's for the businesses as well that support organizations. I'm not going to take much of your time because we're all waiting for this wonderful music, but if you would like to know more about the Mela report, just Google Mela report and it should come up. If not, please contact myself or anybody else here and we will send you an online report. I have to end now because we are all dying to listen to this wonderful music. So thank you very much for your time and thank you very much for inviting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dahlia Jamil from Southampton, the CEO of Art Asia. Now for the finale, we have a mesmerizing performance for you with Pandit Sanju Sahai, accompanied by Kirpal Singh Panesar on the Esraj, classical vocals by Priti Kaur, and Kathak by Jaimini Sahai. Sanjuji. So while they make their way up, I'd just like to reiterate a few things. So tomorrow we have our Arts, Culture and Wellbeing Mela, starting from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. There will be stage performances with Garba, Bhangra, live singing. We have a shopping bazaar, fitness classes, Health and Mental Wellbeing Community Day, where you can come along and speak to some of our expert advisors. And from the 16th of May, Pandit Sanjuji will be running a 6-week course teaching Tabla every Tuesday. And Jaimini will be holding Kathak classes for those of you who are interested. And there are 2 slots every Tuesday, 5:30 to 6:30 and 6:30 to 7:30. It's a 6 weeks course for only £60. And for further information, you can contact us on 0116 261 6000. Now I take it over to Pandit Sanju Sahai.
Namaste. Good evening, friends. It's so nice to see so many of you here this evening. Just whilst the musicians are tuning, I just wanted to introduce my piece and myself. I am Jaimini Sahai, a Kathak dance artist. I'll be presenting 2 pieces for you this evening. The first piece is called Adhrang, based on Ardhanarishwar, which is the masculine and the female energy of Shiva, which represents the dual energy in this whole universe. Shiva, who plays the Damaru drum. Shiva, who has the garland of snakes around his neck, smeared body with bhasma. Adhrang, masculine and feminine energy of Shiva. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much. Namaste.
नीर
Wasn't that absolutely phenomenal? I'm totally lost for words. We will finish this evening's presentation with another Kathak piece. For those of you that don't know, Kathak stems from a Sanskrit word, katha, meaning story. So Kathak started off as a form of storytelling in ancient India. And people would get together in communities like we are today, and they'd recite all kinds of stories, stories about the elements, the weather, beautiful flowers, lush green trees, the waves, and then they would put very, very simple actions to any stories that they were telling. So that's how classical dance, Kathak, and other classical dance styles actually started. Moving on to the Mughal invasion, and Kathak became very different. It became more of a court dance, and here it really refined its technique. So, for example, the beautiful footwork and intricate patterns that dancers make with their feet, the beautiful chakkars or pirouettes that you see, were all refined during these times in the Mughal era, which leads me on to the next piece, which is called Tarana. So some of you may have heard of that word Tarana. Tarana is a type of music which uses certain syllables, for example, tadani, tadani, tadom, which don't mean anything, but they're just beautiful musical syllables. And we can also interpret Kathak dance we can interpret Tarana through Kathak dance. So we'll give that a try. I'll present Tarana in Rag Janasa Mohini, set to a 12-beat rhythmic cycle called Ektal. And we really hope you enjoy this. And from myself, from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank these wonderful ensemble of artists who are sitting here in front of you today, and actually from me, for agreeing to accompany the dance pieces. So, and thank you for being such a wonderful audience. Presenting Tarana.
Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? Absolutely fantastic performance. Please put your hands together once more for Kiranpal Singh Panesar, Preeti Ji Kaur, Jaimini Sahai, and the one and only Pandit Sanju Sahai Ji. One more? Actually, better not. He might throw the tabla at me. So I know we're pressing for time, but first of all, I'd like to thank our sound engineers, Suchak Sounds. Before I close this evening, I'd like to call on stage Dr. Santosh Bhanot, the head of People Health, the trustee and vice chair of Ethnic Inclusion Foundation, our parent charity.
Thank you, Nash. Dignitaries, our invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful privilege to be given the vote of thanks today at the UK premiere of our classical concert, which opens the People Centre Arts and Wellbeing Mela today. And what a moving, intimate evening of Hindustani classical music with international acclaimed artists. It certainly transported me back to the banks of the Ganges, where I was recently, through the ripples and the harmonious sounds, the fun jugalbandi, and the soulful ghazals and mesmerizing Kathak dances. What moving and breathtaking performances. It is said, music is life. That's why our hearts beat. Tonight, we certainly felt the beats, you'd agree. For this evening's performances, I would like to thank our internationally acclaimed tabla maestro, Pandit Sanju Sahai. As you heard, he's the 6th generation of the famous Banaras Gharana, and also today we had the phenomenal Sarod artist, Dr. Rajiv Chakraborty. We just heard Ustad Kiranpal Singh Panesar, that beautiful rendition of Krishna on the Tarshahnai. And earlier we heard the titillating jugalbandi between Pandit Ramesh Bhai on Sitar and Ustad Kiranpal Singh on the Santoor. I have to say I have very fond memories of you rehearsing in my house over the last weeks. Next, I'd like to thank the soulful Ghazal singing of Anil Bhanot with storytelling through sensuous Kathak dancing by Andrea Mona Lisa Singh, and accompanied by Manoj Bhai on the keyboard and Kirtish Bhai on the tabla. Yes, a round of applause. And finally, the spellbinding voice of Preeti Kaur accompanying Jaimini Sahi's powerful Shiva and Tarana Kathak performances, outstanding. Living with Anil, I am so aware of the months and months of hard work that has gone on behind the scenes to put this premier People Centre Mela on the map. For this, a big thank you to our Mela steering team, including Anil Bhanot, myself, Nashta Tralia, our front of house and gym, Bijal, Ramson, Adam and Hardik, our nursery staff, Dimple and Hina, the logistics team behind the scene, Bittu and Company, and for finance and funding, Sarvkit Plaha and Coro Febris. For staging and filming, we have our theatre coordinator for lighting and stage sets, Nigel Hammond. He's sitting there in the lap of the gods. Mixing and sounds were by Suchak Sounds, and the LED graphics by AVH. And I must say that those Rajasthani palaces backdrops were absolutely amazing with the flowing curtains. And then our filmmaker and partner, Nish Emmanuel and Curie Emmanuel. And finally, for the delicious food that was provided tonight by the Peepul restaurant, led by Chef Praveen, Anjali and others. A big round of applause, please. Thank you also to our sponsors of the People Centre Arts and Wellbeing Mela, Ethnic Inclusion Foundation and the Arts Council England. It remains for me to say thank you for being such a magnificent audience, and I look forward to joining you again, hopefully very soon. Thank you.
Stay here, stay here. So Santoshi, thank you for those kind words, and as a small gesture, I'd like to call Bijal, and on behalf of the Peaceful Centre, we'd like to present you with some lovely flowers. If I can also call our wonderful artists, Jaimini Sahai, Andrea Gervan, and Pritiji to the stage, please. Thank you very much. And that's all for this evening. I hope you've had a wonderful time. There'll be more coming up soon. But over here, good night from me. Good night, Shubhratri and Shabakhe.